they calling me Kool, and the new flow is so raw, it's sick of this swine flu. And nigga, it's time to deliver a rhyme. Who think they can undermine? Yo, I'm sick of these dime fools. Deals making the beat and it can rattle your spine. Saber tooth, I'm ruthless, pursuing the shine. Yo, I only rock a gold chain like the good old times, and a pair of the rock I wear jeans like the old magazines. Speaking of magazines, a story I must tell. Rockin' New York was harder than walking through blue hell. Shout out to Enough. Tell Big Homie what's up. Yo, I hit you a million times. Maybe my shit was wet. Come on, man.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into what we do. We come in here to record. I take time to write raps, take time to make the beats. Plus we work. Plus we have lives on the side. Then we have, for say, shows. So sometimes it's hard to, you know, make sure you're on task with everything.
The hardest part is getting people to listen to this music. Making the music's easy. That's easy. That's not. The hard part, difficult part to me is just understanding that it takes time for things to build.
For me, the hardest part has to be just consistency. You know, mixing is real easy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that just because I did something on this song that I can do the exact same thing on this song, because it's all gonna have different tonality, all gonna have different characteristics. The hardest part is doing it on the fly. Before the song is done, before Donnie steps out of the booth, the song should already be pretty much mixed and ready to go for the further mixing process.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deals on the beat, Day to the Kool, and we gonna rock for y'all. Okay, remember that night with the hazy sky? DND made a path that would never die. We strive to achieve, believe in hip-hop. Follow 3 rules and we'll make it to the top. And we can take it back like we take it back like we can take it back like we take it back like.
I take the vibes of right when I wake up instantly and find the record to flip real quick. So let's say I woke up happy. I wake up happy, I throw a Shirley Bassey record on. Run it through, take it through my MP, chop it up. It's kind of like taking numbers or taking words, taking melodies in this one, and just rearranging them to how I want them to sound. After I do all that, I sit and I listen to the beat for like 2 hours straight. And I really critique it, I really listen to it, play with it. After I do that, I call Daijon. Track it out on my computer, burn it to a CD, I give it to D. So the CD goes to this man, and then what do you do, man?
I pick different points during the day of when I should be feeling like writing a rhyme. Like sometimes the midnight, like right at midnight, right on the dot, when the moon is at its highest point, I'll be like, all right, man, I gotta sit out here. And I'll go out, I'll pick a spot outside, I'll go sit on a staircase or something. And I'll be like, all right, let's see, I got this beat sounds like this, it feels like that, but I wanna say this on the album. I gotta make sure I get that. And then from there, it all goes into the book. Like it just comes out and, you know, spiels. I put out maybe 8 bars at a time. Maybe I'll put out a hook at a time. Maybe I'll put out a 16. Maybe I could write the whole song right there. It just comes out. It comes and it goes.
Then it comes right over to me. These guys show up, call me about a couple days in advance, saying, Frankie, got the money straight. And then they come through, put the beat into Pro Tools, get some levels real quick, worked with Donnie enough to be able to say, yeah, you know, I can just know where his tonality is, get it all locked in, and we go from there. And we record the songs, take however much we need to take. Daijon's actually really good at doing these shits fast, yeah, and he spits that shit all the way through. And then we get it all in, and then we mix that shit, and we take this layer, and we throw this on it, and we move this around, and we cut this out, and we chop this, and we paste this over here, and then we add this, and there's a lot of creativity that goes into making an album.
You see, while everybody's shooting, K's wanting some more. I pulled up with a nuke and ended the whole war, defending the whole world from universal reform, changing the rap game for babies who weren't born. I'm torn. Be cautious as you knock on the door, or dilly-dally with the actual horrors that's in store. Matter of fact, attack, brrr, I'ma hurt you and throw you out the window like Budweiser commercials.
If they could see positivity through the music, hear positivity through the music, they could see it through the film. That's what I'm trying to get from. I'm just trying to get more people to open their eyes and then their ears to us, if we can't get their ears first. So.
Right, black or white to white, Superman, you understand, your handles ain't even nice, man. You try to cross over and